without further ado, let's get this party started. So, you know how I like to play the game behind the game. In other words, I like to predict exactly how Anna and Tracy would react to a story once I play it. This is a little lighthearted story, but it's not the story itself. It's the whole every time I listen to this story, I hear Tracy in the background saying, "But wait, there's more." So I'm playing this story because there is more. But I guarantee you,
Mm.
one or both of the women are going to put their face in their hands. I
Oh, goodness.
guarantee you, because it's not a go off the rail type story. It's more or less a OMG, you got to be kidding me story. The title of the story is Punching the Pain Away.
I was out of the country for 2 months, so that led to my boyfriend and I having to do long distance. Once I landed, my boyfriend picked me up and we went to his place. Of course, the tension was building up, so one thing led to another and blah blah blah. I like things rough, and so does he, and he's been very careful of not being too hard since I have piercings that could potentially get snagged if he slaps me the wrong way. But he just kinda went for it and slapped me really hard. Consensually, I liked it. And right at that moment, my jaw hurt like hell. Genuinely, I was in so much pain. But whatever, we still kept going. Once we were done, I headed over to a mirror to see if my jaw got dislocated because it hurt like nothing I felt before. I also have pre-existing jaw issues in TMJ. TMJ, hold on. Too much jaw? It can't possibly stand for that. No, it stands for temporomandibular joints. It's a disorder that can cause jaw joint in the muscles that control the jaw movement. Okay, that does make more that does make more sense than too much jaw. Okay, I also have pre-existing jaw issues in TMJ, so I'm cautious about my jaw. But to my surprise, my top and bottom row of teeth are now perfectly aligned. I've always had a lower jaw that looks shifted to the side, and now magically it's not. Flash forward to 3 days later. The pain was gone, and I did a really big yawn, and I noticed that my jaw didn't lock or click since it used to do that. So now I'm genuinely convinced that he slapped me so hard to the point that he realigned my jaw and fixed whatever jaw issue I had before that. I'm now pain-free and able to yawn as big as I want. Saved me some chiropractor money, I guess, LMAO. Down in the comments, believe it or not, we have a similar story from Ludic. Nice! Same thing happened to me, except instead of rough, passionate hugging, I got punched in the face during a rugby match. No more jaw pain or clicking. Yo, there's another story from Slice of Fries. Something similar happened to my mom when I was a kid. My sister and mom got into a verbal fight, and my sister had enough and pushed my mom into the doorway/door to get past. Instantly, my mom froze. We all go silent. Mom smiles and says, "You fixed my back." Before that, she had to go to the chiropractor many times to get the issue fixed. My sister was not punished, but was told to never do it again. How are there more stories like this? Alternative Film says, I had a similar experience when I got in a fight with my brother and he broke my nose. For years, my nose was very noticeably crooked, and I became pretty self-conscious about it. About 5 years later, I got in another fight with my brother, and he broke my nose again. Pissed off, I went to the bathroom to clean up the blood when I noticed that my nose was perfectly aligned like it used to be. I came out of the bathroom laughing, thanked my brother, and that was that. And then DJ Kitty K has this story. Something similar happened to my... Sorry. These stories are so ridiculous. This thread almost makes it sound like if someone is sick, just start beating them up, man. Cancer, just slap them around. Appendicitis, just punch them in the guts. Something similar happened to my mom years ago. She had some water or earwax stuck in her ear canals, and she'd been having some issues with dizziness and balance for months. One day, she was playing with one of her nephews, and he played a little too rough and boxed her ears with his hands. She said it hurt like hell, but all of a sudden, her hearing was clear and the issues she'd been having were magically fixed. Being a human is weird.